All right, good evening, everybody. It is 9 o'clock here in the KHOU 11 Weather Center. I'm just now updating the storm track on this cluster of thunderstorms that has gone severe. This is now moving into the Kingwood, Atascocita area. And there's a storm track on it right there. There's your severe thunderstorm, torrential rain, cloud to ground lightning, small hail. You could more likely have straight line wind gusts to 60. That's the greatest severe threat with that storm. And again, there's Lake Houston right there. So Kingwood, Atascocita, Lake Houston area getting hit hard right now. Storm is moving east-southeast at about 25 to 30. So the leading edge right there, Barrett to Dayton. You're right about to get it. Mont Belvieu, it's headed in your direction. It reaches you by 9:26. Liberty 9:37, Baytown by 9:45. Pasadena, if it holds together all the way that far south, you could get clipped 9:53, Beach City 10:03. Let me back everything up and give you the big picture and show you what we're looking at. There's how it's played out. The east part of the line has raced east toward the Texas-Louisiana border. But this cluster of storms, this is the one that kind of took on a life of its own. It just sat over Lake Conroe for a couple of hours, dumped 5 inches of rain there a little earlier. Rain's now lit up in Conroe. It just sat there, right here, sat there. Now it's got a kick to the south and east. And it is now, it's moving southeast, it's accelerating. So you can expect very strong straight line winds, Liberty, Mont Belvieu, Baytown, Atascocita, Kingwood. You're actually through the worst of it right now, worst of the wind, Atascocita, Kingwood, Lake Houston, but it's very gusty wind now across the lake area. We'll zoom in. There's your severe thunderstorm warning in effect till 9:30. Officially, it's Chambers, Harris, Liberty, Montgomery, but it's this section. It's northeast Harris County, western Liberty County. And that's actually interesting. That is beginning to build into Liberty County. Liberty County, let's just take a little closer look at you. The leading edge of this, so right here is where it's starting to bow out, and that's all racing east, southeast. So, here's the 99 connector. There's Highway 90. Right there is where is the leading edge of that strong, gusty, straight line wind that could gust to 60 or above. So Dayton Lakes, Liberty, Moss Bluff, DeZetta, Mont Belvieu, Sheiks, Barrett, you're all in the path of this storm as it races east-southeast. And it looks like it's accelerating. This one has a straight line wind threat. So Liberty County, Chambers County in particular, that's how this is evolving. We'll rock this back, move it forward. Yeah, that's a strong one. If you live in Mont Belvieu, Moss Bluff, Liberty, quickly expect winds to gust here to 60. I don't want to tell you to run out and move and bring in loose stuff, but if you can, do it, Dayton Lakes, Liberty, Moss Bluff, Mont Belvieu, because this has the real potential to produce some strong straight line winds as it races in your direction here over the next hour or so. It's going to be on you very quickly, Mont Belvieu, Moss Bluff, Liberty, Dayton Lakes. It's racing in your direction. There's the leading edge. Give it about 10, 15 minutes and it'll be in Mont Belvieu, Moss Bluff, Liberty, Dayton Lakes very quickly here. So take cover, interior room of your home away from windows. It's not a tornado warned storm. This is straight line wind damage. We talking about it can knock down a tree, it can do roof damage, window damage. So that's the type of thing you're looking at as this races now east-southeast. We'll rock it back and forth. Coming into Liberty County. Liberty County, it's going to be a lot of wind across your county here in the next few minutes. Racing in there. Mont Belvieu. Batten down the hatches, Mont Belvieu and Liberty, that is coming your way very quickly. Baytown, you're going to get clipped by it as well as it races southeast. Okay, so that's where we stand with that. Let me update this because that thing's accelerating, so I want to change the speed on this. A little more realistic now. That thing's racing east at about 40. Draw along the leading edge and pull it out here. So there's your rough timeline on when you can expect the arrival of these winds. It's on Dayton, it's on you right now. Mont Belvieu, 924. So here in just a few minutes, going to be on Mont Belvieu. Baytown, 939. LaPorte, 954. As that races east-southeast. Straight line wind damage is the greatest threat, small hail secondary, and as it blows through, blinding rain and lightning as well. So that's what's happening right now. Let's take a look at the big picture. How is the rest of the night going to play out? That cluster of storms coming through now is pulling a lot of the energy out of the atmosphere tonight. So now it's looking like we're going to be quiet as we head into 4:35 a.m. This is an update. If you watched this earlier, if this plays out, it's not going to be until we get into later in the day. That's noon on Friday, when we get thunder showers again developing in our northern counties. But this will end up being perhaps a strong cluster of storms, and that would arrive in the western counties tomorrow afternoon. So in the morning there is a rain chance, but now latest model runs have this coming in the afternoon. These upper level disturbances riding the southern branch of the jet, which is energized, we're still in an El Nino. They're very difficult to time. The models are struggling. That's an understatement. Computers are struggling to get the timing correct on all of these. So these are all relative to change. That puts a line of pretty strong storms in here tomorrow afternoon at 4:30. And then off the coast by 6:30. You know, if we get another one of these real big wind storms coming in, we will be on the air. Digital, KHOU.com, KHOU 11 Plus, Facebook, and we'll be. And if it's bad, you've seen us. We will be live on the TV side. We'll preempt all our programming, blow out our programming, and we'll be on the air. So tomorrow, what I would suggest when you're at your business, even at home, at the gym, whatever, just have us up. Just turn on channel 11 and just leave it on. Just leave it on in the background, so that if something bad weather-wise does start to happen, and again, like I showed you, the timing is difficult. We're not able to pin down the timing right now. But the energy is there, the upper level disturbances are there. It's just the exact timing. I can't give it to you. We're not sure. But tomorrow, sometime during the day tomorrow, from the morning until the evening, will probably be a line of strong storms move through. Turn on channel 11, just leave it on in the background, just leave it up. Because that's the only way that you're going to get real, just moment to moment, exactly where that severe weather is. If you're busy and working and in your office, and it's the only way you're going to get it. We'll go live and we'll just stay on it, like we did during the Tourette show. We just go live and just stay on it. So turn on the TV, turn on the old school TV, and just leave it up, background, so that if something bad starts to happen, you can see it, you're right there, and you can take action to protect your life and your family and your property. That's the way to take action with this tomorrow. It's just one of those days. And one more look at it, there it is. That's our severe storm. And it's racing east, it's accelerating. So this one has the potential to do some damage as well. Liberty, Mont Belvieu. From Liberty County, Liberty to Mont Belvieu, you guys need to be inside and away from windows as that races through, because that looks like the type of storm that can produce some damaging straight line wind. That's the update right now. It's 9:15. We will have a live update on the TV side on KHOU 11 News at 10. We'll see you then for our next live update.